Hey Aries, thank you so much for coming to your weekly love reading. This love reading is for September 9th through September 15th. It should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Those of you that are cross-watching, welcome, welcome. This can be your situation or your partner's. It kind of just depends, to be honest. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post my readings. Also, what else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, shit. Oh, if you guys have an Instagram, please feel free to follow me, AccurateAFTarot. I will follow you back. And yeah, I think it's kind of cool that now I'm starting to try to build my Instagram as well. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, because maybe this reading hella resonates, you definitely can do so by checking out my website, aaftarot.com. And with that being said, Aries, let's go ahead and hop into it. So I've already pulled who you guys are currently dealing with right now, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of the cards and then go into depth. All right. How does Aries feel about this person romantically? How does Aries feel about their partner or person of interest romantically? Okay. 10 of Swords. Possibly dealing with a Gemini or also a Pisces. A 10 of Swords is Mercury in Gemini. What's the current situation between these two romantically? What's the current situation? Okay, 4 of Cups. Somebody may have maybe a Cancer or have a Cancer moon in Cancer, as I like to say. Okay. Oh, those of you that are always like, what cards are you using? I'm using these new ones for the current obstacle or block. They're from the Kipper fortune telling deck, and they're pretty specific messages, but it's been really good. Okay. What's the current obstacle or block for Aries and this person? What's the current obstacle or block for Aries and this person? September 9th through September 15th. What's the current obstacle or block for these two romantically? Okay, a pathway. All right, that's kind of interesting. That's number 8, well, 35, which breaks down to 8. And what's the best potential outcome here? What's the best potential outcome for these two romantically? Aries and their partner. Okay, 2 of Cups. Beautiful. So I definitely feel like you may be dealing with a Gemini, and I'm saying that because the lovers are at the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck is a Princess of Cups. Okay, so they also can be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I feel like for whatever reason, maybe somebody was trying to make some type of decision and maybe they took too long, so now that decision is off the table, or there possibly could have been some type of lack of communication. And now somebody wants to come back and really try to work on things and make something right. As far as your partner is concerned, this is 57. 57 is ruled by, or 52, I'm sorry. 52, which breaks down to 7, is ultimately ruled by Neptune. Hopefully I can communicate correctly. And so your partner can definitely be a Pisces, but this person is a very deep thinker. Okay. They're very spiritual. They vibrate on a very high level. This person is not necessarily attached to materialistic things, but they're more introspective, and this person can be generally quiet. Like, this person definitely understands the balance between karma and, how the world works. Okay. They're not like somebody who pretends like it doesn't happen. They also may, definitely possibly have some psychic ability. They're very wise, and they are very reserved with what they express to you as far as the knowledge that they have. Sometimes you may feel like they're overly sad, or like this person leaves a lot to chance. Okay. And sometimes it's like it's hard for them to understand, Aries, exactly how you feel with something, or exactly like understand your point. And I feel like, it's funny, and it's because it's like this person is just really interesting, and they're very kooky, and I feel like they're the complete opposite of you, and they're very devoted. Like, this person is definitely a loner. They like to be alone. They like to do things on their own. They like to be in the house. However, when it does come to you, it's like when they love hard. Definitely your partner. Also too, I feel like this is somebody that you can lay in bed and Netflix and chill with, like, constantly. Like, you guys don't have to go out constantly. And I don't think you do, because there's a level of intimacy that you and this person reach that's beyond imagination. And I feel like this partner may be prone to disappointment because, you know, what they imagined in their head, or what they, you know, thought this relationship is going to be, is something completely different. Okay. Also, something I am picking up too, especially with the card standstill, I feel like this relationship, whatever's going on for this week, it's on pause. Like, I don't know if there's a lot of communication. My personal opinion is this person is observing you, Aries. I feel like they're watching you. They're checking your social media. They're paying attention to things that you're liking, to things that you're posting. They're watching. They're gathering data on you. Right now, this person is not taking any action. This person is at a dead-ass stop. They're like, nope, I'm going to see what Aries does, because this, for whatever reason, this is a very monumental moment for this person. Also, too, I think that this person, because they're somebody that's prone to disappointments, because I think that they've hyped up a situation or whatever, that now it's like they overanalyze everything. It's like now they're overly processing things. And when you overly analyze something and you overly fixate, possibly a Gemini, now there's all these things that are coming in, and it's just really kind of like fucking with this person. And I feel like for right now, especially during Virgo season, this person is like, abort mission. I just need to go by myself and be quiet and not really have much interaction. I apologize if you guys can hear George in the background. Somebody probably walked by the house, so he's on one. Okay, can you give me more information about Aries' person of interest? Why are they at a standstill? Okay, all gifted reversed. I think for whatever reason, Aries, either you or this person made an offer and it was rejected. So now it's almost like this person may feel like, hey, like, I've given myself to you, or there was something that was given and it was definitely rejected. And now this person is taking a step back and really, you know, observing the entire situation as a whole. Okay, possibly dealing with a Virgo, a Gemini, a Scorpio, or another Aries. Okay, it's like they're no longer giving, I feel like, to this situation, because maybe they're manifesting something different. What's being manifested here? Aries, person of interest. Okay, 5 of Swords, or 7 of Swords, excuse me. That's Moon in Aquarius. I feel like this person isn't talking much, okay? And I really hate the 7 of Swords. I'm going to be honest. I hate the 5 of Swords. I hate the 7 of Swords. But it's definitely like this person is not being seen. This person is moving like, you know, they're not communicating, but then they're also doing shit. So they could possibly be talking to somebody. They could be sneaking around. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Why is the 7 of Swords here for Aries, person of interest? Chariot with the Sun. They possibly may be moving towards a Leo or a Cancer, but I'm going to ask one more time. Why? One more time. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Why is the 7 of Swords here? What they're manifesting. I don't know if that's upright or not. Why is the 7 of Swords here for what they're manifesting? Aries, person of interest. Why? Please. Justice. They feel like it's fair. Okay, they genuinely feel like, hey, this is fair. Okay, and again, depending on who's watching this, because sometimes if there's a lot of cross watchers, then it's flipped. Okay, then it's reversed. So just kind of keep that in mind, Aries. Like, I don't want you guys in my comments like roasting the fuck out of me. Like, I'm just keeping 100% real. This person feels like this is what you get. Oh, you know, if, and again, this is their perception. Okay, so I'm just communicating like how they feel, but it's like, oh, you wanted to do some shit like behind the scenes, cool, like I can do shit too. Oh, you didn't want to talk to me, cool, now I don't have to talk to you. It's very much like, I don't know if this person is on some get back shit, but they're just not talking. They're just like, you know, if for whatever reason, if they've made an offer and that offer was declined, then they're no longer, they're like, no, I'm not asking an offer, I'm done. You know what I mean? Possibly dealing with a Libra. Okay, how would Aries feel about this? How would Aries feel about this? How would Aries? Prince of Swords. I think you'd be pissed. That's Gemini, or that's mostly Gemini. I think that for you, it honestly, like, I think that you'd be frustrated because maybe this person isn't necessarily communicating, or maybe how they're communicating, it's very, like, cold, or you feel like, you know, this person is being very cold towards you. However, I do think for whatever reason, especially with the hawk here, or eagle, or whatever the hell it is, you respect it because it's like, you know, this person is taking a different perception on the situation and the relationship as a whole, okay? That's what I'm getting in strongly. You also may feel like this person too has kind of cut the chains. Like if this person was very devoted to you or very connected to you, you may feel like they've released themselves. And like maybe they're looking at something different because there is a lack of communication. I'm not going to beat a dead horse, so I'm going to go ahead and come over here. As I said, that it's a dead horse. Okay, here we go. So how you feel about them, the Ten of Swords. Whatever's happened has really hurt. And I feel like the Ten of Swords is not only one person hurting, but for me, that's two. That's communicating or acknowledging to yourself, like, hey, this person hurt me. Hey, this hurts, right? Give me more information here on how they feel. What caused this Ten of Swords for Aries? What caused the Ten of Swords for Aries and with their partner? Waiting. There was a lot of weight. Possibly a third-party situation that you were thinking about, that you were in your head about. Maybe a whole separate family, okay? So we have the Ten of Cups with the Eight of Swords. There's Gemini, there's Pisces. This is Mars in Pisces, okay? Now, here's what's interesting about Mars and Pisces. Mars and Pisces, I feel like, you know, Aries, I feel like you're upset because maybe you're in your head, like, were you not direct enough? You know, like, I feel like there's a level of guilt here, possibly with this Ten of Cups. You know, you wanted to go with the flow, except this person didn't because they wanted to know. You know, there's something very changeable and moody. It's like hard to know, like you feel bad because you don't know where you guys stand now. And maybe it was on your end, Aries, if, you know, maybe you weren't necessarily clear with where things left off. But, you know, I feel like for whatever reason, why you're in your head right now about this Ten of Swords is because the thing about a Mars and Pisces is they could be very talkative 1 minute, very loving, very caring, and then boom, silent. And I think for you guys, especially with this Eight of Swords, that silence is killing you. Because I think you want to know, like, what are they thinking? Why are they doing this? What is Aries overly thinking about here? What are they stuck in their head about with this Eight of Swords? The Three of Pentacles. Okay, that's my favorite because, you know, this is actually my placement, but it's Mars and Capricorn. You know, what you're thinking about is trying to approach this in a very controlled style. It's like you're low-key, like you're very low-key determined to try to get this person back, or even if it's not to get this person back, it's to get them to acknowledge you, right? It's anger. Like, I feel like there's a level of anger here, Aries, but it's expressed in a very cool manner, a very level-headed manner. And it's funny because it's like, you want to work through it. You want to figure out how you can make this work, or why is this happening the way that it's happening. It's also trying to make a plan. And it's like, I feel like for some of you guys are really upset. So you're throwing yourself into work, like into your work, when maybe you just need to take a break and just really decompress. Something just fell. Hopefully that wasn't a deck of cards. What is Aries like about their person of interest romantically? What is Aries like about this person of interest romantically? Aries like about the person of interest romantically. Aries like about this person of interest romantically. I think too, Aries, I think that this person caught you off guard. I'm going to be honest. What is Aries like about this person? What is Aries like about their person of interest romantically? Woo. One more time, because I don't know if that's upright or not. And I just want to give you guys the best clear message I can. Okay. It's like right now you're pissed. You're like, listen, I don't like anything about them. I'm pissed. What is, come on, sorry. What is Aries like about their person of interest romantically, Spirit? What is Aries like about their person of interest romantically, Spirit? That they waited for you, okay? Queen of Swords. Definitely could be dealing with a Libra or a Cancer, okay? Maybe Cancer Moon, Cancer Mercury, Cancer Venus, Cancer Rising. I feel like this person really did stimulate you mentally. That's the first thing. I think that this person, you and this person did get along on a very mental level. I think that this person's words, like how they spoke to you, how balanced they were. I think that there was a heavy level of attraction here. I think that you were very attracted by how intelligent they were. It's like they were intelligent, but then they're also intuitive. Like they knew certain things. They were always watching. I feel like you really did feel like there was something here about this person where they were always one step ahead, or like they had the ability to outsmart, you know, most of everything. And I just feel like this person, you know, for whatever reason, was very caring and very giving and very loving. And even though it is the Queen of Swords, look, it's the Queen of Wands also came out too. So there's Aries as well. Aries or Cancer. You were sexually attracted to them as well as mentally attracted. Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords, to me, that's two totally reverse energies. But I feel like they're completely different. They're polar opposites, only because, you know, one is very much about passion and movement, and the other one is very logical and about thought. I feel like, honestly, I feel like you thought this person was very balanced, okay? And I know it's coming up as a Queen of Wands, but you also saw a lot of yourself in this person. You saw yourself being with this person. You saw yourself settling down with this person. You looked at this person, you know, as your equal, or you felt like they had a strong level of potential, that this was your partner. That's something you genuinely really, really enjoyed about this person. And the fact that they would just take action. Like if you said something like, cool, I'll do it, boom, done, right? Now, it's interesting too, because we do have the Four of Cups here. And the Four of Cups, that's Moon in Cancer. So I feel like the situation is, for whatever reason, the hurt, there's still a level of hurt here. Like, whatever emotions that you've had or whatever's going on with you guys, like, you've not necessarily detached from the situation, and you or your partner are clinging to certain things. It's like you want to seek a level of security or familiarity, but it's like you're worried about changing. It's also dwelling on the hurt. I feel like somebody's dwelling on the hurt right now. It's like one person was the giver, whether it was you, Aries, or your partner. One person was always trying and the other person wasn't doing shit. And now the person that was the giver is now like, nah, I ain't giving you shit. So now this other person is like, okay, what do I do? Now this person is the Four of Cups. Now this person is very insecure. Now this person is hurt. You know, all of a sudden it's like you or your partner has now moved on from the hurt, but then this person is now feeling it. Now they're stuck in this pain. There's a level of insecurity, and like, get ready, because somebody's going to start acting irrationally. Okay? Why is the Four of Cups here? What's caused the Four of Cups here for Aries and their person of interest? What's caused this Four of Cups? Judgment. You see? Somebody fucked up, and it's like, nope, now, you know, because you did this, now you get this, okay? You cheated on me, cool, you can go ahead and sit over there, because guess what? I'm good. Or it's, oh, you didn't want to text me for 3 days? Cool. Well, guess what? I don't need this shit because I have somebody else texting me. Hi, can I come in? You know, it's like, that Truth Hurts by Lizzo, right? Like, oh, you thought, this is what you thought, you're wrong. And I feel like right now, like, this is your anthem. Like, honestly, Aries, like, your anthem to this person is Truth Hurts, doesn't it? Because there is a level of judgment here. And it can definitely be with, I never like talking about judgment, to be honest, but I feel like judgment is very like Capricorn, Scorpio, like that type of energy. But it's like you want to come, they want to come back around now. It's like now they have some shit to say to you, right? But then it's the moon. There's Pisces or Cancer. But now see, when they want to come back around, it's like you're very protective. You're like, no, hey, asshole, I've given you my heart and you fucking stepped on it, okay? And kicked it to the curb like it wasn't shit. If you think for 1 second I'm going to let you in, you're hella wrong. You are dead ass wrong. Look, I'm just going to sit here and ignore your ass, okay? Four of Wands, I'm going to sit here and count my coin. I'm going to sit here and manifest what I want. I'm going to sit here and really, really move past the past, or move past the past and really look towards the future. But I'm going to put this back because this is Aries, Venus and Aries, but I do want to ask a very specific question about this moon card. What's being hidden here, or why are you showing us the moon for the current situation with Aries and their person of interest? Why? Woo! You know, here's the Emperor. Here you are. You're like, hold my beer, bitch. Here I come. I think that this is you. Aries, like, you're over here like, no, I'm the moon. Some of you may be a Pisces, Aries cusp. But it's very much about, you know, so for some of you, I feel like you're hiding your emotions. For some of you, it's, you know, you're really like pulling back. Why are you showing us the Emperor here? Emperor and the moon. And it's funny because I do think that for some of you guys, you want to react, but you're not. You're staying very cool and composed right now. What is that part of the Lizzo song where it's like, just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch? Like, I feel like that's Aries right now. Aries like, the fuck you thought? You know what I mean? Like, oh, you thought? No, you thought wrong, player. And this can be how, those of you that are cross-watching, this can be your feeling. You're like, oh, hell no. You know what I mean? It kind of just depends. How does Aries feel about the current situation? What's Aries' perception of the current situation? Seven of Swords. Like, this person is doing some shady shit, or they did some shady shit. They were sneaking around. They stole something. They could have, you know, stolen a part of you, or they could physically have stolen something fucking from you. Or they just did something they knew that they weren't supposed to do. How does Aries' partner or person of interest, how do they feel about the current situation? Six of Cups. See, your partner is in reminiscent mode. So, about the love. Look, here's the Lovers. Okay? There's Gemini. Okay, so this is kind of making sense now. So, for whatever reason, your partner wasn't giving, okay? That's how it looks, Aries. Your partner wasn't giving shit. Now, again, cross-watchers, this can be reverse, okay? So, don't come fight me. Your partner wasn't giving, and they were really trying to do, like, they were really trying to be very sneaky. The Magician with the Seven of Swords, I don't like that person. I think that person's a shitty person, period. I think that this person's doing some shit behind the scenes. I think that this person is sneaking around. I think that this person was manipulating a situation because they felt like it was their right to. They felt like, you know, well, this is what Aries gets. Because for some reason, there was a level of injustice with you and them. And that's why this person kind of, I feel like, has pulled back or has blocked or has not talked or has been doing something that they're not supposed to. But I definitely feel like they're stalking or they're watching, okay? I'm genuinely getting that. It's hard because I feel like there's so many messages coming in for different people. So, I don't know, man. I'm just giving you guys what I see in the comments. You can drop down and say whether or not, like, Whitney, you're hella crazy, you're dead ass wrong, or yeah, like, this is making sense. And you really do have to apply this to your situation. Now, as far as pathways is concerned with you and your partner, you know, I feel like the issue here, honestly, if I can be 100% honest, I feel like there's not a clear direction on which way you and this person should go. It's like none of you are willing to take a risk here and see where things go. It's like you guys are kind of stuck. There's a pathway. Where is the pathway leading? You genuinely don't know. I think that some of you are being driven or being asked to follow that. However, I just think it's too much for a lot of people. More information on the block. Why is the block pathway or obstacle pathway with the Five of Wands? Or maybe your pathway to this person is now blocked, or they're now blocked from you. Five of Wands. That's I think that's like Mars and Leo. I think, or Saturn and Leo. I'm sorry. It's like it can be blocked too, because there's a level of ego here, right? It's a lesson on ego. Maybe, for whatever reason, what's happened here was based solely around somebody's ego. And because of that, that's why this pathway is blocked. Now, they're very cautious and controlled and focused and intense. They're very rigid and strict. It's like, it's a level of being too rigid, not willing to express your thoughts and feelings, and just really sticking straight, right? Like if something's not working here, like somebody's not willing to take another path. They're definitely fighting this for whatever reason. And it's the Chariot. Why are they fighting it? Why? Why is this being fought by Aries? Nine of Wands, because you're stuck. You're stuck in the past. Or you're stuck in general, right? Where's Aries? What are they fighting? The Four of Cups. No forward movement can be made because somebody is stuck all the way in their feelings. You want me to tell you why they're stuck in their feelings? Because there's death. There's been some type of ending. And because whatever's ended here, whoever was the giver, whether that was you, Aries, or your partner, the giver is done giving. They're done. And that's the issue, because now it's like you have the Hermit, which is the alien. Okay, now everybody's being quiet. Now this person is waiting. This person is watching. They want to see, okay, what's going on here? This giver, whether it's you or them, what's the next steps? And the reason I'm saying that is because we do have the Three of Wands here. And what are they waiting for? Justice. They're waiting. We have justice twice. They're waiting on somebody to make it right. They're waiting to get stuck out of this standstill with you so that they can make it right. Somebody needs to make it right here, but they have to put their ego to the side. That's what I'm getting. However, I feel like somebody does, because we do have the Two of Cups, okay, which to me is beautiful. So the outcome is the Two of Cups. If you would like to know more about that, as well as how does your partner feel about you romantically, what are their intentions moving forward with you, what are they hiding, your advice, their next actions, and the outcome, please feel free to click on the link in the comment section below. That will take you straight to Vimeo, where you can purchase the reading. For those of you that this has brought enough clarity, I love you and appreciate you. And yeah, I guess I'll be talking to you guys later. Oh yeah, by the way, go ahead and subscribe to our business channel, Pink Pineapple Tarot and I, as well as Vicky's channel, which should be down here. And if you're not subscribed to me, you should, because I'm pretty cool, man. All right, talk to you later, Aries. Bye.